I'm standing here with most famous Scratch from the Roots here in Toronto.
Yeah, it was good, man.
All good, man. Thanks for having a little interview with us.
Hey, no problem, no problem.
So today's the Unity. You've been here for a while. How did you like it so far?
I really enjoyed it. I like the way they did the best up from different things, from beatboxing to they have poetry. And I mean, like, really, I like it because it's just pretty much just art in itself.
Right.
So it's kind of like looking at painting going on without actually painting. You know what I mean? It's just a little splash of everything. So I like that. I like seeing things like that. Not only being involved.
So the other question, you heard about an organization IDA before. Former ITF, nowadays IDA. Talk a little bit to us about what vinyl means to you and how much you like turntables and
Well, as far as DJing is concerned, that's what actually got me my start. I remember a guy used to live down the street from me. He used to always play records and everything, and I wanted to kind of duplicate what he had going on. So and that's when people used to work on the Gemini and there wasn't even a crossfader, you know. So I used to work them off of that. And as far as vinyl is concerned, sometimes, I think it's a great thing for, having the whole Serato thing because it makes it easier for DJs, but still nothing beats like having like the official record being spun, you know. But like I said, I think it's just good for the DJs because I remember West and I, we used to do stuff together and he would just have crate after crate after crate after crate. Fills up the whole car, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. Like, I'll be like this. He's like, we ready? We ready. Let's go. You know?
holding the crates. Yeah, those times were, I believe, the best times. When you actually had some physical.
Yeah, I think it was a great time doing music in itself because it wasn't like the way it is these days where everything is kind of just built on the brand instead of just the content of the artist and the movement that they're having. So it was kind of like, here was the brand and here's the artistic side. So it had a good blend, but now it's more like the brand and the content is a little more, a lot more advanced and it's kind of dumbed down,
I feel you on that.
But, I mean, it's nice to hear certain different artists to come out and be a breath of fresh air. It's something different. And then after a while, they end up being caught, after the second record.
Second record
Did that ring any bells?
Never with the Roots, though.
No, never. I mean, we never have
That's the cool thing about the Roots. Every album that came out, it was enjoyable. I never ever got tired of listening to the Roots in any album.
Oh yeah, I think the Roots, and I'm speaking on just like a consumer perspective. I think that you look at how it elevated, went to different ways. Not one record that we ever done sound the same. So it shows a lot of versatility, and I think we introduced a lot of different things that others wasn't doing. I noticed like when we did certain things from our Phonology album, I noticed a lot of different artists took the foundation from that. I'm not saying any names. Foundation from that, and worked with them, and it worked well for their career as well. So, I just look at it like this: if you're looking for a Roots record, I think you'll get like an excitement from any of the records that drop. You know what I mean? You'll definitely get. But my favorites has to be the earlier records, just for the fact that it just had like a certain sound to it. You know what I mean? Like far as Illadelph, Half-Life, and Do You Want More?
Yeah, Do You Want More?
And definitely Things Fall Apart. To me, that's an incredible record. I got crazy stories about that record.
Oh, for real? Maybe you want to share one?
I'll share one story with you, and then I'm going to skate soon. But we were in the studio and we were working on Double Trouble.
Okay.
Amir was actually doing the hand claps to the snare part. So Mos Def was right there, and then De La Soul shows up, Method Man shows up, and then who else? I think Talib comes through, and we all in the small part of the studio at the Battery, and we end up listening through 10 songs, and then I noticed that how everybody looked at each other, and they were working on their records. They was like, "Yo, man, we gotta step it up," because that record was phenomenal. It wasn't just like one song; it was just the whole album was monumental. You know what I mean? So,
True.
yeah. Yo, this the boy Scratch, the invisible 1 and 2's Legendary Roots crew. And right now you're checking out DA. Holla.